morning. It's a bit tough to get up this morning, but I'm here, getting it done. Here, I definitely want to be here. It's just I could have done with a bit more time in bed. This blog post from AJ Morris has just gone live on my website, ReviveStronger.com. You'll be able to find it in the recent posts, or you can find it on my Facebook page as well. A teenager or kind of a new gym goer, a novice / early intermediate, giving you some example programs to follow. Really good stuff there from AJ. So as you see, I've burnt my back quite a lot. So these back squats are killing. Going to Whitehaven Beach today, which just has really white beachy sands. We're a bit worried because the weather hasn't been great today, and we've been told to take some kind of something called travel calm if we get very seasick. They sell it on the boat even. But I've never got seasick in my life, so I think I'll be okay. Charlotte isn't either, so we're going.
So still going to swell, we're going to wind off the island here in the Whitsundays. So we're going to take you to scenic. Something doesn't go right, so we would like you to get scenic through this area.
So this is Whitehaven Beach, and well, you can see why it's called Whitehaven, because the sand is very, very white. Hey. Me and Charlotte are lucky enough for it to be raining. Okay. It's raining. If there was a type of sand that was good enough to eat, it would be this sand. It's just tasty looking sand. Look at that. Absolutely lovely. Convincing Charlotte to do a double bicep for us. Come on. Double bicep. Hold it, hold it. What's happening, but something cool seems to be happening down there. There's a load of people walking around, fire engines. So while we've been here, there's been this BP conference, and so we're assuming it's associated with that. Pretty cool for BP. Something very relaxing about standing on a balcony with the wind and just having a view like this. I'm checking in with online clients. First check-in of 2, so get to work. No charge, and I noticed when I plugged it in, it kind of sparked, and then I was touching on these bits here and basically getting an electric shock. Hold for a little bit to let this charge up, and then I will, while keeping an eye on it, and then get back to work. Otherwise I'm just going to be like... Aileen is doing pretty well. Sold another 7 copies of the book. And so rewarding to actually have produced and selling a book that other people are buying, getting value from. Who's looking damn lean already, and we're going to get him leaner for a photo shoot. I'm really excited to see these photos sent through. On for the grilled salmon here, and Charlotte has got what's risotto. Doesn't know. Morning for me, guys, and today is heavy deadlift day. I haven't lifted heavy deadlifts for quite a long time, so quite excited. I'm doing conventional day here. It's been pretty cloudy the whole time we've been here, to be honest, but warm, not too bad. Picked up these because they had them in there for $4 a piece, which isn't too bad. I've had cinnamon twists before, but not cookies and cream. So asked a question by a female: how can you prevent or kind of reduce the amount of fat you gain when you're trying to bulk up? So I'll go about answering that now. There's no differences to males, none whatsoever, in terms of kind of the amount of fat you would gain compared to a man. It's all about the rate of gain. I posted these before, but I appreciate I've got quite a lot of new followers, so go with these here. Sorry for the rack in the background. If you're novice, intermediate or advanced. If you're progressing every session or every week, novice. If you're an intermediate, you're progressing every week or couple of weeks, advanced. And if you want to talk about period of training, maybe 6 months plus, you're now moving into intermediate, couple of years plus, advanced. It's talking like proper training, proper nutrition, periodized, planned, progressive, good nutrition, plenty of protein, calories, all that stuff. So I want to talk to those of you specifically who already track your macros and whether or not you should or shouldn't on holidays. So because you already track them and you've weighed a lot of things before, you can pretty much be guaranteed whenever you look at a food, you kind of have a vague idea about what you're looking at. So that already puts you in a pretty good place. But should you formally put data into your MyFitnessPal, or should you just eyeball it, guesstimate it, or should you just eat to intuition? Assuming you're not dieting for a competition or anything like that, I'm not anyone to tell you how strict you should be. It should be as strict as you want to be. If you've already got those healthy habits in place, you're probably okay to go with intuitive eating. But I know some people do better and feel better and more relaxed by being a bit more strict with it. The way I like to do it is I quite like control. So rather than, I'm not weighing things, I'm not bringing my weighing scale or anything like that, but I am vaguely guesstimating everything. This is exactly how I approach things like Christmas, birthdays, any occasions where it might be slightly difficult to track things and I don't really want to be that strict. I just kind of guesstimate it. Exactly what I say to my clients as well. They can be as strict as they want to be or as loose as they kind of want to be for a short period of time. It's not a problem, but whatever makes them happy. I'd love to be able to just kind of wing it and absolutely just eat whatever and not care about it, but it's just nothing I've been able to do. It's just... And you can see the marina from here. We're doing pretty well. We're probably averaging around 12,000 steps a day, which is, it's not even been hard. And no one is here. Well, not surprising because no one has been on any of the walks we've been on. It is raining. It isn't stopping. We're going to have to walk on this in the pouring rain, which is going to be absolutely lovely. Where's the sun? Because it could be really cold, but it's still warm enough just about to be topless. This is essentially man versus food, but some other guy that's trying to be Adam. Who are you? It literally just seemed the same as man versus food, which I used to enjoy, but weirdly not anymore. Food and not worrying about kind of putting on weight while on holiday is get active during the day and just eat 2 meals for the day. It's just any time you kind of want to eat a bunch of good food, but you don't want to put on a load of weight. Just sensible eating, so go for high protein things with lots of like vegetables, fruits, snack on those sort of things. You burn the energy, but you also keep yourself busy, which means you're not thinking about food, so it's a really good idea. Indoors because it's pouring outside, and this is how much we love our pizza. We're currently searching Sydney for the best pizza out there. If you know the best pizza, let us know. I'm a bit dubious. I'm like putting things together that don't normally go together, creating new things that haven't been done before. Is it a good idea? Not like a world-renowned chef, and she's not in the kitchen all the time. She's just kind of doing it on the side and things like that. So I'm a bit like, maybe not the best idea. This really reminds me of kind of in the fitness industry when people try and invent new things and come out with new concepts. It's like, well, ground it in the basics and maybe just put a twist on it. That's exactly what I do, and that's why I have success with my articles, and that's why people enjoy them and they read them, because they're grounded in the actual facts that actually work, and then I just put a twist on it, make it more available. Rather than trying to make a pasta burrito like she's trying to do, just make something like a twist on a burrito that you really enjoy and you think other people enjoy. Rather than coming out with some new wacky diet or training program, I'm going to ground it in the basics, put a twist on it, make it enjoyable for the public, and that's the way I like to approach health and fitness. Anyone else eat kiwis with the skin on? Just me? So tonight I've got a eye fillet steak, medium rare, and Charlotte's got a side salad and arancini. In and have some tucker. Flat out like a lizard drinking. Targeted. It's Richie Didge. What a rip snorter. It was me trying to be Australian fuel. It was terrible. Terrible, apparently. Terrible. So this is the next bar on the agenda to share with Charlotte. As it was so requested last time to see what the bar looked like when it was the Mars, so here's what this one looks like. Nothing crazy, nothing, got kind of the crispies at the bottom. This buffet, you want eggs. You want to save yourself a ton of fat, order boiled or poached eggs. You'll save yourself a bunch of fat from scrambled. You're looking at the veggies, like mushrooms or tomatoes, things like that. Make sure you check them. Look at if they're fried, if there's kind of bubbles of oil showing up, and always fruit. So if you want to get kind of your health kick, one of those micronutrients, go for the fruit. Avoid the veggies that are covered or fried or have loads of fat. Obvious one here, guys, but avoid kind of the fried bread, the hash browns, the fried potatoes. Go for some toast. You'll save yourself again a bunch of calories because it's all from fat. Another one, if you're going for cereal, go for something like a bran flake or even Special K or something like that, rather than kind of a muesli or a granola, because they're going to be much more calorie dense. Before you do anything, because there's so much choice, variety, you want to eat everything, you will. But make sure you start your plate with kind of veggies and fruit, fill yourself up a bit. So Charlotte just came up with a really good one that I forgot, and that is...
Avoid fruit juices.
Yeah, avoid fruit juices, they're not going to give you any satisfaction or feel. Virtually always like an omelette bar or something like that, and they might not say that they're going to do boiled eggs or poached eggs, but they will. Just ask, they'll do them. In fact, if you've got a choice between fried eggs or scrambled eggs, I'd probably tell you to go fried, because I bet you scrambled eggs have a load more added cream, butter and all those sort of things. In case you guys didn't believe me that it was absolutely pouring it down, I did film it earlier but it didn't upload. Check this out. We are very glad to be getting out of here, to be honest, because this sort of stuff is not fun. Not fun when you come to a beach resort. And I almost forgot this major pro tip, and that is boiled eggs. You can order them boiled, you don't even have to eat the yolk if you don't want to. I did. Into that, you can even ask the chef to remove the yolks in like an omelette or some scrambled eggs or something and cook with minimal butter. Most of them will do it, they understand. I feel pretty bad for people who are just arriving here today, because they probably just got rain the entire time they're here. It's not going to be much fun for them. Currently admiring this guy's calves. Check them out. Huge. Surrounded by people with genetically superior calves to me. Look at those. Charlotte's embarrassed. She's so embarrassed. If I didn't train my calves, I would have terrible calves. Because Charlotte has never trained her calves in her life. Look at that! Calf lottery.